very grateful looking back in the early years. I mean, we lived must have been about 1.5 miles from my school. And when I was younger, my mother used to walk with me to the school. She would go home and then she would walk back and collect me at the end of the day. I'm very grateful for her time. And also, I'm grateful to my mother for ensuring that I had a good education.
My mum was a great cook. She would cook these amazing, very simple but delicious Greek food. My mum really looked after all my practical needs and cared for me when I was growing up. And then she was really brilliant when Naomi was born, because I was quite ill when Naomi was born, and she came to stay. So she just sort of really helped me in those first couple of weeks of looking after.
I think if there was one thing I was really grateful for, my mum actually started going out to work in order to earn money that I could go for piano lessons. And that's been absolutely huge in my life. I mean, playing the piano has been my livelihood. Doing music is how I met Vivian, my lovely wife, and we're still together and very grateful.
But I have wonderful memories of my mother, her strength and her humor, and always with a hymn in her heart and singing throughout the house. She loved her hymn. And she was such a positive person. And she always encouraged me and my sisters and brother to do whatever we wanted to aim for to do.
Although she's now obviously in her twilight years at 94, when I show her pictures on my phone of her great-grandchildren, of which she has 3, it usually brings a beautiful smile to her face, and that just makes my day.
I really appreciate the fact that my mum was very servant-hearted, and she had no selfish ambition. She gave up her career and took on menial jobs so that she could be there for us after school. She could collect us from school, help us with our homework. She always had other children round. She was always looking after her friends' children. And people loved her because she was kind and she helped them.
Also, my love of reading, I would say I get from Mum, because she's always got her head in a book. Yeah, and also her support, prayer. I mean, Dad was the same, just praying. And I just know that just seeing the example of their faith in action when we didn't have much growing up, but, you know, that trusting the Lord and still being generous with the little that they had.
I remember going to church with Mum in Stanley Road, off Stanley Park Road. There's a little church there, and I remember going there, wearing my hat and white gloves and looking very prim and proper. I thank the Lord, and I have very fond memories. So thanks, Mum.